Hello everyone, this is Slicken and welcome to Slicken Games. I assume by now everybody has at least seen or played, the new Breath of the Wild DLC 2 update. So if you haven't, spoiler alert, but this is going to be a review of Breath of the Wild DLC Pack 2. So let's hop right into it. First of all, the 4 trials that have to do with the, champions and getting their all 4 shrines and then redoing the boss fight. I thought it could have been a little different maybe after you've gotten the 4 shrines and you've done that it should have been you were Mipha or you were Revali or you one of the champions fighting and it was a backstory. And I understand that, it makes them stronger because it was Link that did it himself, but at the same time I just wish that we saw that battle with those 100 years ago with all the older champions. But overall I loved it. It was unexpected the day it came, which I think is what made it so great. But yeah, then the shrines individually, they were okay. I mean, they were a nice callback. If you've already gotten all 120 shrines and you've just been playing Breath of the Wild, you already 100% completed it, then it was a nice, a little, this is what you used to do. I just liked having to get to do all those shrines again. But, otherwise, the final trial was, I expected it. I mean, for some reason along the line, even before I got all 120 shrines, I knew that I'd end up facing up against one of the monks. I just didn't think it'd be the final one. It makes more sense, it being that way, but since I didn't see it coming, I knew that, there's one more shrine guy, and it's the final trial, so it had to be the monk fight, and I loved it. It was great, it was difficult, and it was, I don't know, I'm conflicted, because it was good, but it was better than the Ganon fight. So it's like they kind of made it so where the final boss that's supposed to be the final boss is less is not as much of an exhilarating fight as that one that you had with a monk. I mean, just that all the multiple the multiple people at you at once, the giant, bow and arrows, swords, you had to dodge everything, and it was intense. And I mean, yeah, you get to use stasis, you get to use all your runes, you got to use everything, but it still was difficult. I mean, if I didn't have Mipha's Grace, if I didn't have like the durians and all that, I would have been screwed. Nothing, I mean, it just would not have went well. But yes, very impressive fight. And after the fight, leads you directly to the Master Cycle 0, which that was unexpected. Of course, not if you've seen the trailer, but oh my god, this Master Cycle! Oh my god, this Master Cycle! It is awesome. I just love riding around Hyrule on it. I mean, there will be places where I have to go, and instead of taking a shrine, I'll decide to take it, and even though it takes fuel consumption, I mean, if you kill a lot of guardians, then using the ancient, all the ancient screws, all the ancient cores, all the ancient springs, crap like that fills it up better than using, like, fruit or wood or something like that. So, that's not really a problem if you kill a lot of guardians, but otherwise, the Master Cycle, I love it. You could do wheelies, you could just do, I mean, to the extent of being able to ride around Hyrule is pretty cool for the game. But yeah, I mean, the DLC Pack 2, I loved it, and I like the fact that Nintendo didn't have to fall back on it when it won Game of the Year. I mean, lots of people I know, they were saying, oh, they'll probably announce it just before Game of the Year, all this stuff, so that they'll win. And no, they announced it the day of. That had nothing to do with Nintendo winning, and I thought that was amazing. It showed how far they went and how amazing Zelda proved to be, how well the Switch proved to be, actually, because everybody thought it was going to be the Wii U, and it just wasn't. So, I mean, with things like this, things like Odyssey, I've heard rumors of a DLC on Odyssey, and if it proves to be a fraction of what the DLC 2 in Zelda is, then I'm satisfied. It's good. But yeah, comment and let me know what you think, and like it if you like it, and subscribe if you want more. Until later, guys, Slick Ken out.